Good morning. If you have decided to study and you want to become a professional hypnotherapist, keep watching our daily videos about clinical hypnosis. Hypnotherapy is an effective technique with which you can help and improve the quality of life of a great number of your future patients. Remember, read the description of this video where you can find a link to free training classes on clinical hypnosis. And also, you can download sell ebooks also free. The information in this video is extracted from our book Direct Clinical Hypnosis, Deep Hypnosis, of our publisher Clinical Hypnotherapy, registered with ISBN. Direct Clinical Hypnosis, Aversive Exercises for Cocaine Detoxification, Part 2. Aversive Cocaine, the fucking coke. I am going to tell you a story you already know. You know it very well. A long time ago, you were in that place and they invited you to a first line. At that time, you knew very little about coke. The truth is that you didn't know it at all. Today, you barely remember that day. Even sometimes, you've even joked with friends about how long you've been using since that day, about your seniority, about how long you've been using, of your seniority, of the amount you can take in a single day, and of your immunity to this substance. Sometimes you even speak well of it. You have even invited and offered it to others, as they did with you that day. That day you met your dear friend, the coke, but now you realize that you know her very little, and what you are discovering about her, you like her less and less. She's a being so powerful, so destructive, so treacherous, like no other. As the months go by, you notice how you're having more and more problems with everything around you. Your partner, your health, your appearance, your economy, your job, your character. That day, you gave your first kiss to your second great love, coke. Coke has become your girlfriend. It is so important to you that you lie to the people around you. Your economy is resentful. On the other hand, you're incapable of denying anything to your enemy. She holds you prisoner. In fact, usually before you finish dinner, you're in a state of fear. In fact, usually before you finish dinner, she's already calling you and you're looking forward to it, eagerly. Sometimes you're not even able to wait for the after-dinner chat. She has to be there. She comes first. You need her. Before you leave the restaurant, immediately after dinner, she is so important. You distrust your friends when they ask for her. You distrust leaving her with them. You check her, and you distrust her in case they have touched her too much. You have become jealous and distrustful. You have become dependent. Now you find it more and more difficult to give up. You find it more and more difficult to live without her. Now you live by and for her. Now you live in control of her, and she controls you. And between the two of you, you travel through a tunnel in which you have already seen the end in other people. But you believe that you can get out. You even believe that you are out of that tunnel, or that you can get out whenever you want. How deluded. But the truth, you know what the truth is. The truth you have seen coming day by day. The truth is that you're unable to control it. Now, you're unable to control even your character. There's only one part that you control. There's only one part that you enjoy. And that part is the other part, the coke part. Your part is getting weaker and weaker. Your part is getting weaker. Your part is getting weaker and weaker. Your part is getting more and more insignificant. With every line you take, you're making your part bigger. It is getting bigger. With every line you put into your body, it is getting more powerful and you're getting weaker. Looping it several times. With every positive thought while on coke, and with every misstep you take next to it, your parts get smaller. Now you know that even your sexual relations are influenced by coke. She's acting. Your economy is weak. She's sucking. Your family is very unhappy with you. There are relatives that you have even stopped seeing for a long time. You don't even call them, but she never lacks anything. You see her whenever she wants. You're unable to deny her your time. Optional. She is so important that even your partner is neglected. Because of her, you, especially you, are neglected. She comes first. She is the most important thing in your life at the moment. Do you still think you are free? Do you still deny that you are hooked? Visualize yourself, look at yourself, and think about it. 2 years from now, you're without a partner. You have interdental cavities typical of drug addicts. Your sexual relations have been poor and bad for a long time. 4 years from now, your mouth normally goes when you speak. You speak differently. You look worse physically. You're very bad financially. Your only sexual relations are scarce and are limited to masturbation. Your camel treats you with contempt because you pay him badly. What he gives you is cut off and even more dangerous to your health. He smells your breath. You've spent $1 million on coke. Tell him the rough estimate of the money spent. Do you know what you could have done with all that money? Travel, meet people, live. Now you're a slave. All your friends, the few you have left, are similar to you, more and more social outcasts. Coke is bad for you. You're out of your mind with only 2 or 3 hits, but even so, you keep on taking it, even it's bad for you. You get a clown face when you take coke. 6 years from now, your mouth is bent and you talk badly. People quickly recognize that you are an addict. Nothing matters to you anymore. Coke is already bad for you. You're on the wine. You're totally out of it. People avoid you. You're living badly. Your health has suffered a lot. You have huge dark circles under your eyes. They're now chronic. You're practically broke. In many places, you have stopped going because you owe small debts that you are unable to pay off. People say you're a drug addict and avoid your company. You've become lonely without any friends. Everyone has given you the cold shoulder. You've started selling coke for your dealer. two people with the same problem as you. To pay him, and he trusts you very little. You're getting more and more ridiculous. You're getting more and more depressed and more sunk. You're hitting rock bottom. 8 years from now, your face is totally emaciated. You're totally alone. Nobody loves you. Everyone laughs at you. Everyone despises you. Nobody trusts you, not even the camel. You crawl along a stripe. If you're interested in learning more about clinical hypnosis, watch our next video, Direct Clinical Hypnosis, Aversive Exercises for Cocaine Detoxification, Part 3. Remember, read the description of this video where you can find a link to free training classes on clinical hypnosis. And also, you can download self-free ebooks. If you have any questions, add them in the comments area. On this topic and many others we'll talk about in the channel and in the videos that we'll publish. So, if you're interested, do not miss our next videos. Thank you very much.